Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah and you're watching So Beauty Stuff. So this week you're gonna see how I got this makeup look using some new products. So this is pretty much focused on the eye area. The rest of my face is just old news. But the stuff I'm using on my eyes is new. I've got a new eyeshadow palette, I've got a new brow gel, I've got a new eyeliner, and I've got some new false lashes. So if you want to see what products I'm using and how I use them and then what my thoughts on those are, keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You may recall I've used this on my channel before and be wondering why then it's featuring in my new products. When I reviewed this palette, it actually was on loan to me from a friend, and it's only now that I've bought it, so it's actually genuinely new to me. So I will put a little card across the screen for that. So I'm going to go in with the colour Butter all over my lid. I'm just using a real, this is a round eye brush from XO Beauty. Now I'm going to take the colour next to Butter, it's called Creamsicle. And I'm going to jump right to the other end of the spectrum, jump to the colour Hunts, which is this red colour. And I'm going to focus this on the inner and outer corners. By the way, I've now switched to a fluffy blender brush from XO Beauty. Now I'm going to go in with a Sigma E25. This is a small blending brush. I'm going to take the colour underneath Hunts, which is called Jax. And then I'm just going to get a little bit closer still and focus this a bit closer to the corners. I am also bridging the gap together and connecting the colour, but I am making sure that I'm focusing it in the inner and corner V's. I'm just taking a clean brush. This is a Sigma Tapered Blending E40, just to sort of buff out the edges. Now I'm gonna go in with this color here, Chip. It's a deep brown, and I'm really gonna focus this on the inner and outer corners once more, just building up that color and depth. I'm going back in with Jax just to enhance the circular shape of the halo. Now I'm taking a Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush, and I'm going in with that same brown colour just to intensify the detail in the corner. Oh no. Guys, just went to open my paint pot and rammed my fingernail in there. I now have some of my paint pot on my hand, and I've got a Sigma F70 concealer brush. I'm going to press this into the centre of my lid. I don't want a super harsh, like a cut crease kind of line. I just want to help intensify the colour that I'm going to put on the centre of my lid. Now I'm going to take this shade, Sissy. And I really like this shade because it's this gorgeous pink glitter, but it's got sort of this gold flecks running through it. I'm just going to press this into the centre of my lid. And a couple of things that work really well to intensify shimmers is wetting your brush, but also just using your finger. I'm just going to dab my finger in Sissy and dab it into the centre of my eye. And in certain lights you can really see that pink colour shining through, and in other lights it really looks quite gold. I'm going to go back in with some of that brown just to make sure the corners are really intense still. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the main part of my under eye, then I'm going to do my foundation and concealer and just finish blending it out. Kind of the same as basically what I've done on the top, but underneath. So I'm going to start with this yellow shade, red. And one of my favourite brushes to use on my lower lash line is the Sigma E15 Flat Definer brush. It's really easy to get to the lashes, so I'm taking that dark brown, running it along the lash line and sort of smudging it down at the same time. And now with a little bit of Sissy in the middle. I'm going to wet my brush just so I can be a bit more precise with application. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with foundation and concealer and come back and do my brows and finish my eyes. Okay, so before I finish my eyes, I thought I would go on to my eyebrows. Now, my new eyebrow product is the Benefit Gimme Brow. And again, this isn't new out, but it is new to me. It's the first time I've ever tried it. And now I've tried brow gels before, but my preference is to use a clear brow gel. Now, I'll tell you why. So this is another tinted brow gel that I have. And I find that with the wand, it's quite big, so if I try and go too close to the edge, I end up smearing product all over my face. So the Benefit wand is a lot smaller and a lot more precise, very pointed. So I feel like it's going to be easier for me to use. Okay, so this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, 7.93 grams. You've got almost 8 grams of product in here, and in here you have 3 grams. So you're talking quite a lot of difference in the amount of product you get. It's a very small tube, and this is $45, so it's quite expensive for the small size. On the one hand, I'm hoping I really enjoy it, so it's not wasting money. On the other hand, I'm hoping I don't, because then I'm gonna keep rebuying this expensive product. I think what I'm gonna do is just put a bit of pencil in the sparse areas and then use the gel just to see how I feel about it. So just combing through my brows, and I'm using a MAC eyebrow crayon. Okay, so I've honestly quite roughly done my brows there. So now I'm going to use the Gimme Brow. So I just want to read what it says it does. Volumizes, tames, tints brows, natural looking, buildable, water resistant, long wearing. So you can build it up. That's cool. All right. Okay, it's definitely a lot more precise than other brow ones I've used. So I find if I run it upwards, it sort of brushes my hairs, but if I run it lengthways, you deposit a bit more of the colour. So there are a couple of gaps that I'm just going to fill in with the pencil, but overall I'm happy with that result. And the sparse areas are my usual suspects, my arches, top and bottom. So next I'm going to go in with my Thin Lizzy Perfect Wing eyeliners. So I actually did a video on these last week or the week before. It was my most recent video anyway. And I only tried out one size for the first time in that video, and that was the 10 mils. So today I'm going to try out the 12 mils. I said in that video I was going to practice. And you know what? I practiced once this morning. And I did a much better job actually. I didn't smudge either eye. And actually, I'm just going to quickly throw on some lipstick because I'm really noticing how wrong my lips look with the rest of my face done up. Liply 04. Okay, that's better. Is that you just need to not think about it too much and smack it on. So that's my good advice. Line it up and bang. That's quite cute. And actually, for me, still not a massive wing, especially when I've got quite a dramatic eye. So just doing that up. Okay, so angle-wise, I've gone quite up that way. So now all I need to do is match it. And one other thing that's quite nice to do, you can just flick it out with the pen. So just made them slightly sharper there. And that was so quick and so easy. One of my new favorites. I'm loving this. Okay, and the final new product I'm gonna try today are these gorgeous lashes from Eve Lashes. And these are called the Becks. So I bought this 5-pack and oh my gosh, they are so wispy. I can't remember exactly how much these were. I think I got them while they were on sale, so I think I paid like $25 or something, $30 for this 5-pack. And I'm trying to show you so it picks up on camera, but they are super wispy. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you'll know that I always feel a little bit overdone when I wear really dramatic lashes. I'm a real natural lash kind of gal. But for those days that I'm not feeling like a natural lash kind of gal, I also bought the Rach lashes. And these are foaming. Let me take them out of the wrapper so you don't get glare. Oh my word. They are so pretty. I would wear these with this look actually. If I was going out, if I was getting ready for an actual occasion or a thing, I would put these on. But After I've done this video, it's very likely I'm gonna go do some grocery shopping or maybe just play on the PlayStation. So I feel like big, thick, heavy lashes are just not for me today. So I'm gonna go with these ones. So I'm just gonna smash on some mascara first. I try and put a lot more effort into putting mascara on my lower lashes than my top lashes because you can't really see my top lashes once I've got the false lashes on. Anyway. Always one corner that doesn't want to stick. Okay, so here's my finished look. So just a quick, I guess, final thoughts on all the products, the new products I've used today. So the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, this isn't my first time ever using this palette, so this isn't the first impressions. As I did do a review video, like I mentioned, I will link it, when I borrowed this from a friend, and I have been using this since I bought it as well. So this isn't a first impression or anything like that, but it is still very new to my collection. I'm loving particularly, I'd say, these colours. So I haven't really ventured into the blue, green, purple kind of area yet. It's not to say I won't, and I love the fact that it's in there because it adds that pop of colour. You do have a little bit of everything. You've got stuff for everyday wear, and you can vamp it up with some of these colours if you want. Formula-wise, I think it's great. Not your typical Morphe formula. If you're a fan of the regular Morphe eyeshadows, this will be different. If you find that they're not quite working for you, the normal Morphe eyeshadows, these I find are better quality. The Benefit Gimme Brow, I'm so surprised at myself that it's taken me this long to try this, as it's been out quite a while. I love the size of the brush on here. I think it's really, really nice. I think it definitely gives you that precision, and it definitely adds some extra color to the brows. I like the way that you can groom them, add some depth and volume, and still keep that natural look because it's got that brow gel in it, separating out all the hairs, and it's holding them into place. So I'm really enjoying this product. I do think it's a little bit pricey for the size. The fact that it's about half the size of what you'd normally get in a brow gel. It's not that it's not a great product, it's just size-wise, I am a little bit surprised about that. The Thin Lizzy Perfect Wing Stamp liners. I have just done a full review on these, so I feel like I've said a lot of what I need to say about them, but just get used to it. A quick stamp is all you need. It did make this super easy, and the wing looks really, really nice. They're even, same size, same angle, and the, oh! I feel like I dropped something in at least every video. The Bex lashes from Eve. They are a New Zealand brand. They're cruelty-free, vegan. They're really nice quality. The wispiness of these hairs, as I showed you earlier, is amazing. I think they look really, really natural. It says on the website, perfect for day to night makeup looks, those are beginners to applying lashes and opening up the eyes. I totally agree with that. They're not massively dense, they're not massively thick, they don't look like false lashes. I know sometimes people that are not used to wearing false lashes get a little bit frightened because, you know, even I, you know, like I mentioned with these ones, I feel a little bit conscious of wearing them, and I know some people are like that with all false lashes, and these, they feel almost like I've got nothing on. So you're not getting heaps and heaps of volume or density in the lashes, but you are getting a lot of length, and they are really, really flared out, which gives you that really open eye look. I think they look really natural, they're really wispy, and my first impression is I'm very, very impressed. So thank you very much for doing my makeup with me with my new products. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of my mini reviews helpful on these products. If you do enjoy my videos, you can give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe and you won't miss my future videos. And why would you want to? My videos are amazing. Hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!